Damn.
No way. He's so rich.
New suit?
Oh, I'm so glad he's got some sort of support.
Yeah.
He's probably so sweaty and smelly, though.
Wow! Okay!
You ruined the surprise, Greg.
What?
So he ate breakfast to go to the diner?
Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are back in Hell's Kitchen after 2 episodes last week. We are back with episode 4. Very excited. How you feeling today, Andrew?
I'm good. I'm great. I can't wait. After this, we're going to be halfway through, so loving this season so far. Thank you.
Aaron?
I'm ready to save this city. Let's go.
Gregory?
God!
Let's watch the show!
Love that blue aesthetic.
Woo!
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Bullseye episode.
This is
Reminds
new
me
home.
when Fisk made that omelet, remember back in season 1?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, way back. Is it going to be Bullseye, though?
It looks like he's
Oh,
going to
making a
they made a
bullseye.
Bullseye.
Yeah.
You can tell by
What's
like
that-
how
that-
dirty
With the
it is.
precision
Yeah.
also.
Well,
That's right.
It's the contrast between him and Wilson making an omelet.
I love the
Yeah.
precision.
That's right, because he has OCD.
I wouldn't know OCD.
How do you have an apartment? Or rather, who did you kill and whose apartment are you staying in?
Ooh.
Look at the vascularity.
Yeah,
on
dude, that
him.
is a vascular man. That is a dehydrated fella.
Tony!
Good morning, Mr.
Tony?
Smithers.
Oh,
That's
wasn't even for him.
adorable.
He's a good neighbor. He's doing his like Dexter Morgan this episode.
Definitely those vibes.
That's
How
nuts.
mundane this is. The tone is great. Bullseye.
Yeah, nice.
This feels like a Justin and Aaron episode.
It really does. The precision and the angle choices.
So he ate breakfast to go to the diner?
He fed the cat breakfast.
I thought he was eating to himself.
Oh, he may have been.
Gotta eat a lot. Just gotta stay fit.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, actually.
What are you famous for?
He's asking himself that
I
too.
mean, the
Coffee.
milkshakes are good.
Ooh.
I'll have one banana milkshake.
You want whip?
Doesn't everybody?
I want Nate.
That's how he stays in such great shape. Constant milkshakes.
Task Force Hotline. What's your emergency?
I think I just saw Frank Castle enter Bel Air Diner.
No! What are you gonna do?
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's him.
Oh my god. What the
Is he gonna massacre everyone here?
He has a gun.
Oh, he's going to take out a lot of cops.
Oh, the music is really swelling right now.
I think he's gonna kill
Jesus.
people.
He's not paying for that milkshake.
Definitely not.
The sound
Yeah,
design.
the sound design's so good. Dude, the tension, and
fans are
the
loving this.
tension and suspense in this scene is masterclass.
He just drank that whole milkshake before cops got there. No brain freeze.
Big goat bullseye.
Oh.
Uh.
Going to work.
Oh no, he didn't. He lured them there so he has an excuse to kill them.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
so
yeah, this
funny.
is
Yeah,
bait.
yeah.
Oh, cool. I thought he was gonna like frame Frank.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Oh,
at
I think
first.
he's just
Yeah, he
summoned
wants
them to
to-
kill
yeah,
him.
he
Yeah.
wants to take out the AVTF.
That's cool. That's even.
Yo!
That's much better.
Milkshake!
My milkshake brings all the cops to the yard.
Yeah. Let's freaking go!
Ooh.
Woo!
Oh.
Yes!
Damn.
It's a great milkshake.
The guy's just sitting there.
Feed it lobster.
Dogs in restaurants are unsanitary. Please don't kill me. Oh, don't worry.
Jeez.
I'm one of the good guys.
This dog's like, get me away from him.
Bullseye! It's Bullseye!
Oh, yep.
Is it a bullseye with?
I
Did
certainly
you do
hope
it
so.
to catch up on the
That closest?
Yes! Hell yeah.
That's a great intro.
That was awesome. That was one of his best. That was one of his
What
best
an
scenes
intro.
ever.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
So sick.
All right, so we answered a lot of questions. Why was it paired last week? We got those two, and then we're back into this. We're entering the second act. We've got Bullseye return. That was a lot.
That's ketchup, by the way.
Main event, my charity boxing match.
Oh,
That is really a shell corporation
Yours
for
born
money
again.
laundering to offshore accounts that make my friends grotesquely rich. I've been training hard at the gym for you, New York.
I am a nurse from Washington Heights.
I was arrested by the task force, the same people who killed my husband. I am the missing, but I will not back down.
I am the missing.
I will stay and fight.
Yes.
It's time for me to go. I wish you'd reconsider. I have been in a cage for 6 months. Damn. I need to burn these clothes. Too old for this shit.
hey, Murtaugh.
It's a shame, because we could use more people like you. Like me.
Yeah.
You don't realize it, do you? You're not a hero. You're a symbol now.
Yeah, you're a resistance leader.
The DD.
It's true. I gave Karen an account number. Use whatever you need.
No way.
Whatever you need.
Damn.
No way. He's so rich.
New suit?
Gave her an account number. Oh, I'm so glad he's got some sort of support.
Yeah.
He's probably so sweaty and smelly, though.
What you got there? State card. I'm supposed to get it to my source, but with task force everywhere, I'm too exposed.
It's okay. Let me do it.
White Tiger.
No, come on. I just need to do this for my aunt, please.
Not just for her aunt, for herself.
I stole their truck. They're probably already looking for me.
Still not used to Karen Page being a series regular again.
I think Karen sees a lot of herself, too, and Angela.
I love how they're lighting Daredevil.
Yeah, him like blending into the shadows with the light peeking through the window. So good.
You understand the responsibility that comes with this.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Were you?
I was born again ready.
Oh. Nope.
Everybody stay still.
It's not Bullseye, is it? Maybe Jessica Jones? No.
My name is Christopher Savas. I'm here to help. I was the first mate on the Northern Star.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That's a big get.
Yeah, that is an asset.
That's one way to deal with the governor.
It's about the journey, not the meeting.
It's
Marge and I have a rapport.
I appreciate you talking to her.
I know what you're doing. Arranging this trip to Albany just before the fight. I don't like it when you send me away and shut me out.
Don't push her away, man.
This is not that. It's a public place. Too much could go wrong.
There could be a bullseye.
trying to protect her.
They're a matched set.
Hmm.
I should be there tonight.
I'll call you when it's over.
Dude.
What can you tell us about the Northern Star?
Everything. The illegal weapons, the fake documents. Can you connect any of it to Fisk?
Are you going to die this season?
We were protected. All the paperwork was signed off by Basillasto and Klimatos.
The Kingpin.
Scary when it's in another language.
Yeah.
It was too dangerous to bring Christophe to her, so she'll have to come to us. It won't be too hard. All the task force will be at the fight tonight.
Yeah, at Fogwell's.
Whoa! They're using actual footage from the Netflix show?
I didn't know they could do that.
Cannon.
I'm gonna find Bullseye. You just connect Kirsten and Christophe.
Yep.
Dude, you need to take a nap.
Yeah, that part. It's hotter than Mask.
I love you.
Oh.
That is, oh, that's cute.
I love you too.
Don't say those
Oh, I
things.
know.
I don't want Greg and Coy to be right.
I fear that they're going to be.
Born Again Revitalization Project
Ah.
has hosted tonight's benefit boxing match between the mayor
I love the
and
coin trick.
heavyweight Mike.
Like Captain Jack Sparrow.
I'm told security will be tight with increased task force.
Whoa.
Now you got to get a new TV, dude.
And how many escaped?
19 in total.
I've had enough. Need to find them, Buck. Plug them. Everyone.
Petulant child mode's back.
Yes.
How much do you want to know?
Enough to know what's done.
to know? Why is Wombat
Just out of frame. That's great.
You're an entity.
Charles, you are not on my agenda.
I have another awesome and existential question. Why is my non-cube shitting ass sitting on a pile of HK-416s? All of this is not supposed to be in a warehouse in Brooklyn. It's supposed to be on its way to Guinea-Bissau to win the hearts and minds.
Jeez.
Because Daredevil knows it's in New York.
People need these arms. Shots must be fired.
If you put these on another boat, we'll have the Northern Star all over again, or worse, and I don't need my city turning on me.
Dude.
Do not mock me.
It is a big world out there, sailor.
Holding power over a kingpin.
With aloofness, flippancy.
You are overreaching.
From where I'm sitting, it seems to me you're having it's a very difficult time controlling very, very small piece of the world.
I am not your employee.
Ooh.
Never said you were partners. Wilson, come on! It's not a threat. Neither of us ever walk in anywhere without knowing how we're gonna get out. It's adorable, but you can put your hands down.
Ooh! Cool.
Your shipment will be delivered when the time is right. I would ask that you practice patience.
Where's Matt? Karen.
Interesting question.
Can't answer that, but he's safe. Okay.
She knows.
Think you know people.
She knows.
You do, you know.
I'm a lawyer, of course I do.
She knows.
It's the most interested in this character. She's so different
All
this
right.
season.
What do you need?
I think this season will end with Matt's identity getting exposed.
I could see that.
Key to the city.
Oh,
Key
Greg.
to the city like
Greg.
Spider-Man.
Greg, look who it is. It's Lily Taylor.
She's so hot.
It's you. That's the mystery to me. And he's like the white bull crashing through everything. Does that make you Europa?
I'm no victim.
I'm not entirely sure she was either. We can be candid with each other, right?
Of course, that's why I'm here.
With a gun.
I don't like the way your husband wields his power. I don't trust it, and it makes me nervous.
Understandable.
I don't see safer streets, neighborhood revitalization as problems.
New York born again? A bit grandiose, don't you think?
My husband has big plans.
The way they can take Born Again and make America great again is so fucking funny.
And the way they can use Daredevil Born Again to have so many levels to
so
it.
Funny.
The city shuts down businesses, you unload them to Cooper and others, laying down the infrastructure for long-term growth. It's shrewd and ruthless, and I mean that as a compliment. You could have done all of this on your own, and yet you chose to do it with Wilson. Why?
Because she loves him.
I never thought it'd be him, and then it was.
It's her nightmare song.
And now I can't imagine it being any other way.
Can you temper his darker impulses?
No, she brings them out.
My husband loves New York, and I love my husband. And I know how to bring out the very best in him.
And the worst.
Honestly, I couldn't sleep at night backing Mayor Fisk.
You'll have to.
Take a sedative.
But I can back Mayor and Mrs. Fisk.
Is Sheila going to become the governor?
Thank you.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from now, huh?
Because she had the key to the city.
Yeah.
And then Fisk maybe wants to get rid of her and then
And then
control
that
the
would-
governor.
And then give it to Sheila.
Yeah.
I need you to do something for me.
What is this? Ah.
Oh. We have SD cards like that.
I'm not taking customers right now. Give me 1 second.
This dude's attitude.
Hey, there she is. Oh, no, I lied.
She.
Never
Jessica
mind.
Jones.
I saw boots and got excited.
All right, wrap it up. Let's go. Get lost. CSI's not done.
Vigilante crimes, task force jurisdiction.
It kind of reminds me of when Bruce Wayne goes in disguise.
I didn't clock him.
That's why they had the ADVTF outfit in the room earlier. From the Irish impression to this, he's doing all kinds of impersonations in Daredevil Born Again.
Matt could have been an actor in a different life.
He's like recreating the scene. Like a detective.
Come on, let's do Daredevil vision.
Banana milkshake.
This is such tricky acting because he has to act like in front of them he can see. We have to know he can't see, and now he's seeing and unseeing.
Smell where the quarter came from. Come on, Matt.
How he recognizes.
Is it like a totem of the church? Guys,
Well,
Matt Murdock's back in a church.
Yeah, it was the saint. It was like the Our Lady of.
Is
something
that
or
specific
another.
to certain churches?
It can be.
Okay.
It's going from wide to full.
It's funny because they recast a different kid in season 1 of the show.
But now Netflix is using their kid. Well, it's funny because it was a Disney production. Netflix just distributed it. So they own the rights to the footage because technically it's a Marvel show.
Yeah, true.
So, like, all of this is canon now.
It's nice to see him back in the church.
He feels it.
Where's your mama? No, she said
Did they
said
say
she's
that she was
overseas. in the last
overseas,
season-
right?
Last
Yeah.
episode or 2 episodes ago.
Oh, he's going to kneel. Kneel and pray.
Your beautiful name signifies light by the light of the faith that God bestowed upon you.
As the light shines in.
You seem troubled, officer. These tokens are available to all our parishioners. I couldn't possibly know who left this.
I think you do.
Yeah, even that line delivery, bro.
There was a man. He came looking for a nun who used to be assigned here. What did he want? I don't know. I told him I wasn't a priest yet. He held a knife on me.
Ooh.
This man is a killer.
Even so, I can't turn someone over to the police.
But I do need to find him, or others will die.
Shit.
What will you do when you find him?
Justice.
I won't kill him.
That's fascinating because he almost did in season 1.
He told me he wakes every morning to the sound of the church bells, and he watches me open the doors for morning mass.
Watches from where?
His window.
Oh, he's scanning for his heartbeat.
Awesome.
That's so cool.
They were doing the framing. That's what's honing in.
There's
yeah,
his version
and
of
it reflects
Bullseye.
bullseyes. That's great.
Red and blue, they're going to cross paths.
Good
Lighting,
symbolism.
lighting, lighting.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
That was awesome. Damn.
Oh, they did the Akira thing.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Well, that was also too in Matrix Revolutions, right?
Classic anime movie.
Woo!
I'm on your side.
It's like, dude, I'm a good guy now.
Killed Foggy.
What?
Come on.
I'm a good guy.
What I did, what that woman had me do to your friend.
Don't you bring him up!
But I had to get out. I had to get my mind back. One good deed, it levels the scales again. All right.
Jeez.
Oh, this poor woman.
What is it you want to do? What you wouldn't do.
Kill Fisk.
Yeah.
Fisk, I can't let you make a martyr out of him. I'm gonna make things right. I'm gonna help you. Please, look, just calm down. I am calm.
Wow.
Don't kill anybody.
Gonna take his motorcycle.
That's an incredible stunt.
Yeah,
Nicely
that's
done.
impressive.
My name is Christopher Savas. We were under orders to sink the ship
Why was that?
because the Northern Star was carrying weapons, military grade, very illegal.
For who?
And who was the one who ordered you to scuttle the ship?
Achilles called him Vasilias to Englimatos,
The Kingpin.
the Kingpin. But
Commit that to
we
memory.
knew it was the mayor.
That's so cool.
We did not have to present a bill of lading or manifest.
Yeah, but he is the law.
I've been to many ports all over this world. In order to make that happen, you have to own the city. Own the city is correct?
Who boarded the vessel? Coast Guard?
No, Daredevil.
The marshals are on their way. We'll keep you safe.
Oh, and she knows she sent him or guided him.
Fog Wills.
Let's do more
we're
Netflix
back.
flashbacks.
Yes.
Let's show more footage of Netflix.
You're BB, like the BB reporter.
BB.
Can I get a pic? It's gonna blow their mind.
You gonna slip something?
This, yeah, he has
Yeah,
the
yeah,
SD
yeah.
card,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he just did. Yep. There you
Nice. But is he really a fan of the BB report?
go. He might be.
Yo, appreciate you. My bad.
I wonder if she felt that.
Yeah, he's looking at her sus. He's looking at her mad sus.
I realized I was on a date with a celebrity.
Is it a date?
Not a celebrity and not a date.
I was about to say, yep.
Not yet.
Oh, jeez.
Ew. That's what Andrew listens to when he rolls up here every time.
Every time. Not movie
There's always
music.
smoke coming out the windows, too.
Say, what's up, son?
No. We have men on rooftops, subways, every entrance and exit.
He's wearing white.
We have task force in plain clothes and uniforms lugging serious firepower, so nothing's getting in.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Preferably the front doors.
I don't think tying yourself to the stake is a very good idea.
Whoa.
Is it Heather?
Looks like you have somewhere to be.
He's got a date with Heather.
I'm not going anywhere.
Buck, go. We can't have any loose ends.
I don't know if it's a date. Maybe it's Charles telling him to go do something.
I'm very curious to see how they do this, because for Born Again, they put him in a fat suit rather than him gaining weight for the role like he did for the OG series.
And he was pretty big in Echo, but he's a slimmer man.
Because, they pad his wardrobe.
He said he's too old to keep doing that now.
I don't blame him, man. That'd be hard.
No, I'm with him. It's a lot to do.
He still looks great.
This merch.
I got prezzies. Like a foam finger kind of lady.
I'm not.
Paula at Fisk, huh?
Very realistic.
Hope that's in the Marvel store.
Pure class.
Oh,
I hope you
jeez.
get the discount.
There's a discount?
No refunds.
Clap your hands and welcome in purple trunks with a professional record of 32-2, Mike.
About to be 32-3.
Wow. Would Fisk kill this guy in front of everybody?
He'd get away with it. Could shoot a guy on Fifth Avenue and get away with it.
I like this angle, how we're
Yeah,
down
the
low, though.
imposing.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, he's getting the love from New York that he wants and craves.
It's so wild just how far he's come from literally being in charge of the FBI in secret to now being mayor and people praising him in a boxing ring.
He's an entertainer, first and foremost.
Watch, we're going to get a recreation of the film Snake Eyes.
Damn, look at those
$1
arms.
baby. Yeah, he looks great.
I want a clean fight. Nothing below the belt.
So much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still put a fake belly on him, but yeah, the arms are all him.
Damn. That was visceral. Oh, the marshals, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that might have been why they called Buck.
Yep, that makes a lot more sense.
No, he's going on a date.
With that rage out Fisk.
Oh, the slow-mo. He's got a...
Dude.
Just a beat on him.
Oh,
Jesus. Damn.
Dude, one-round knockout?
It's got a good chin on him. That was a hell of a...
Damn, oh, that blood on his gloves. Oh, Buck.
Man.
Oh, no. You don't deserve this, dog.
He died so much earlier in the show than I expected.
Yeah.
What do you even say?
Keep punching him.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Terrified.
Oh, man. Fisk.
Stuff has been taken care of.
His real corner man.
Yeah.
Now he feels free.
Like how he has Fisk on the gloves.
Now
and
I'm
the belt.
really loose and ready to fight. This is a brave man right here. I would not be able to stand back up and do this.
Oh. Jesus.
He might kill him.
Yeah, you gotta call this fight.
Yeah, it's over. It's been over.
This guy's been spitting blood left and right.
Don't hit the back of his head now.
Oh, and white.
Yeah, Vanessa
That's
see
an
you like
illegal
this.
punch, Fisk.
Yeah.
Love the hesitation.
And she's wearing his colors.
Oh!
One hit.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, awesome.
The lock on. That was cool. Damn.
Damn,
on
into
the
frame?
camera with the
Oh.
smiley face with the blood. That's cool.
Almost.
He's dead.
Yeah, that was
He's dead.
brutal.
Did he break his freaking
The
neck?
guy's dead.
I got
Well, we thought, the Powell was in season 1, too, so I don't know. Probably. This is how you win the affection of fans.
It was the
It was the fact that he got touched and then...
he wanted to protect her. Like, he fears for her too. The killer to protect came out. You need to end it. Get out of here. Get her out of here.
I mean, if politics doesn't work, politics doesn't work, he could have a lucrative career in boxing.
You came.
After that match.
I told you not to go.
Kiss me.
Listen to me.
Kiss me.
I like that she's in power here.
You need to go now.
Oh! That was it.
Yo.
That's exactly what he feared.
Yo.
Shit.
It's time.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Oh God. Holy shit.
He's able to single them out.
Through everyone's movements.
He's able to single out the undercover ones, too.
Get her out of here now!
Oh, she's got the gun in the purse.
Oh my God.
Oh, the Daniel's thing.
With his own city.
That's insane.
Is this it for Vanessa?
Oh, no.
Vanessa's done. Vanessa's done.
Oh! DD, where are you? Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit.
Damn, Fisk. That was pretty impressive. Not even gonna lie. Was Vanessa okay?
Wow.
Where's Vanessa?
Yeah, they're not showing
There he
Vanessa.
is.
Oh,
Okay,
there she
okay,
is.
She's fine.
okay. Yo!
Oh my God.
We just saved
This episode.
This is sick. Oh my God.
Back to the finale of season 3.
Just getting him out of there. Wow.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So
Good stuff, work.
insane. So freaking
Living
insane.
fresh.
Go get them! Now!
And they're running away together.
Oh, my God. That was insane.
I was worried about.
Yeah, she got hit, didn't she?
Oh!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, she's back to wearing red.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the recoil of you trying to. I was gonna say I was afraid she's gonna die. Wow.
Bullseye doesn't miss.
No, he does not.
And him trying to save her, he freaking killed her.
Get an ambulance!
Gonna go off the deep.
Somebody, please!
Gonna really
Somebody,
go off the deep end.
please. Whoa, I've never seen him beg for anything before. Yo.
What is Kingpin like without Vanessa?
Oh.
She could survive that.
Good, but she's losing a lot of blood. Wow.
I think she'll be fine.
That could be a red herring. Wow. Damn.
Friends, what is your relationship with eating healthy right now? As many of you know, last year for me, it was all about aesthetics. Dropped a bunch of weight, got really disciplined, took some photos. But this year, it became about maintenance. Now, it's about performance. I've been running a lot more. I'm training for a Spartan race right now. That's right. Trying to be a man. But incorporating all this with a busy life, it can be a challenge because, life doesn't slow down. Like many of you, constantly on the go, always feel like I'm rushing against time. And that's where these naturally placed bottles have really come in handy for me. No, seriously, HUEL, thank you. I've been using you guys for like 2 years now, and you have never failed to let me down. We keep a ton of the HUEL Black Edition ready to go here in many of the fridges at the office. You'll often see Coy and I drinking these all the time for a reason. It's a complete meal. I can easily just grab 35 grams of protein, 27 essential vitamins and minerals, slow-release carbs, no artificial sweeteners, gluten-free, dairy-free, and they actually keep me full. Plus, it's under $5. Then when I want something more filling, the Black Edition powder. I got a ton of these at home. Leave a couple at the office just in case for when I run out. You can mix it with some milk, blend it with frozen fruit or ice. Sometimes throw a little bit of hydration in there. There's ways to make it even more flavorful and fulfilling. It's the same complete nutrition, just more customizable. So RTD, ready to drink when I'm moving and grooving. And powder when I've got a minute or two to spare. So if you're trying to stay consistent with your health or whatever goals you might have and life is busy, HUEL makes it easy to fuel. Then there's a better button than that. It makes it easy. Limited time offer. You can get HUEL today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code REJECTS at HUEL.com/rejects. New customers only. Thank you to HUEL for partnering and supporting our lovely little show.
Woo!
No,
All right, well,
no mid credits, no post.
We got my favorite episode this season.
What a freaking episode.
I think during the boxing match, I mentioned, what a tension-building 3-act structure. Then they gave us a 4th. Wow. I have so many thoughts. I wanna rant, so I'm not gonna start this. If you guys want to check out our full-length watch-along, check it out on Patreon where you can sync up with your own copy. I want to talk about it. But Greg, go first.
I'm very fortunate to go first so many times.
Aaron, go first.
Don't
You're
forget
sure you did go first last time.
Don't forget the Kirsten and talk.
Yeah, this was incredible. This was a phenomenal episode. It just raises the stakes of everything we've already seen. It was so funny because as we were watching it, both this episode and the episodes we've seen previously, there was a lot of talk and jokes about Karen being the one to perish. But as we were watching this, I was like, I think Vanessa's going to die too. I think it's going to add to the parallel we're making between Matt and Fisk if both of their love interests sort of die in the wake of their battle going on and what that does to both men, and the fact that something horrible happens to Vanessa in him trying to save Vanessa is just so much more tragic. Granted, we don't know if she's dead. We don't know if she's dead officially, but it certainly seems that way with how much blood she was losing very quickly. But this entire episode was incredible from start to finish. I really loved the opening with Bullseye, kind of harkening back to what we saw of him in the Daredevil series when he was, doing his little routine, his OCD sort of pattern, and how that led into the awesome diner scene, and how he used the name of Frank Castle to then lead them all in there, and just everything with the ketchup. The way that the show is shot is incredible. I said it earlier in the episode when we were watching it that Aaron and Justin, Aaron and Justin established the visual look for this show, and then had these different directors who have come in to sort of emulate those certain directorial choices so it feels tonally consistent throughout the entire shooting of the show. And you guys even thought it was them when we first started. So the fact that has kind of come to fruition is just an impressive part on the directorial and creative team behind the show. Yeah, the way that the stakes are continually able to build, the fact that Fisk feels more in line with what we first saw him as in the OG show, and yeah, it just feels like the temperature is slowly raising, and each episode is worthy of talking about on its own because it is a pivotal chapter within the course of this 8-episode story. Each one is a crucial piece of the puzzle. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm worried. I'm scared. I'm excited. And yeah, I can't wait to see what comes next. And yeah, to hear what you guys have to think.
Something that Benson and Moorhead said during her interview was about how the actors, especially Vincent and Charlie, know these characters so well that they've got like a shooting Bible for how to shoot them. And definitely check out that interview. But you felt that in this episode because it's so authentic to the Netflix show, and they even had scenes of it and they didn't feel out of place. This to me was, and this isn't to disparage the rest, but this to me was the first episode that felt completely on par with Netflix as far as quality of the show. Andrew, what are your thoughts, sir?
You know what's fascinating is that Wilson Fisk created this monster in Bullseye, and I love that they hearkened on that with the mirroring at the very beginning. First of all, I love the tone in that entire opening scene, how mundane it is, to then the stakes, and then the suspense, and then the inventiveness of, first of all the kills that he does. I love the way in which Bullseye does it. It's so much fun and scary at the same time, and the way the writers play around with that. And was it Wilson Bethel? You can tell just how much he just chews up the scenery in such an organic and fun way as Bullseye. He's so good. But when it comes to Wilson, he took out, I forgot the character's name in season 3. He took out
Ray.
Was that her name?
Oh,
Poindexter. He took out Poindexter's woman, and he turned him into he was already a monster,
Julie.
but he gave him a sense of purpose and revenge in coming after him. And then by trying to shut Vanessa out and protect her, her life was already at risk by those events were already set into motion. But I like how they kind of already set that in play at the very beginning, like I said, by hearkening on that mirroring of the way he makes the omelet, the way he does it. They both have OCD type of tendencies, and they're very both dark mirrors of each other. So the fact that it came back in the end to bite him, things of the past, sins of the past, I thought that was very fascinating. And another one of my scenes, and how my fellow Geek Chick was talking about how this episode really layered on suspense. One of my favorite interactions in this entire episode, not an action sequence, just Matthew Lillard, Mr. Charles, and Wilson Fisk going back and forth, who has more control. And I can't think of too many episodes in all 5 seasons when it comes to Daredevil where someone's got Wilson Fisk it seems to have a little bit more control than him, even though it's still like, or has a little more of an edge in him when it comes to an interaction like that. And granted, usually when you do that to Wilson Fisk, when he feels, in a defensive position, he usually takes you out at that point, or he thinks of a way in which he's going to eventually take you out. So to see both of those actors and both those characters, the way they were interacting with each other, that was one of my favorite interactions I have seen in all 5 episodes. I love scenes like that. It really fleshes out their characters and builds them up. And Matthew Lillard, too, you can just see how much fun he's having as that character because he's talking about like really serious stuff, but he's doing it in a fun way.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch him do that. But yeah, this was an incredible episode from start to finish, and I love the pacing. It's so frenetic, but yet at the same point, it doesn't feel rushed.
Yeah,
and that's it. There's a real skill to doing that. But this is probably I know it's always recency bias. This is probably my favorite episode so far.
It's my favorite episode of Born Again.
I would go with that too. Yeah.
And that Matthew Lillard scene, before I forget, I also love that he is the reason he lost. Matt Lillard saying, like, you put your hands down is how he was able to do that. And I love that, like, he was like, shit.
point.
Like, I love he was in power, and then he made a mistake. He got arrogant, and I see him as kind of an inversion of Kingpin in all the ways that Matt isn't. Like, those guys are mirrors of each other, but this guy's a mirror of Fisk in his own way. And then this Bullseye moment. Anyway, Greg?
Coy, as much as I want to talk, I am so much more interested in what you have to say.
You said you didn't want to go first. You don't want to go last.
I want to go
I would
fourth.
gladly go last, and you don't have to rush either.
Okay. I really think the power of the Netflix show is pacing, and I really think that this managed to have the pacing of Netflix, but with the speed required for a 2026 audience. I don't know if people discovering Netflix now would appreciate the Daredevil show to the scale we did. I think we have a different expectation of this type of show. I think there's a different audience. I think it is amongst the best thing that's ever been adapted from a comic, but I often wonder if it would have the same new audience with the TikTokification of society. What I think this did really well was it gave us the gravitas, and it gave us all of the important character beats and layering, but it was one of the most action-packed episodes I can think of. This had 4 distinct action set pieces, and as you mentioned, never felt rushed, but it also was building character throughout them. The reason I think that the Netflix show is better than 90% of comic adaptations is it knows how to mirror Wilson and Matt, and that separately mirroring Daredevil and Kingpin. And what's can get stale is if you keep telling that same story. And I think that's why Born Again had a really hard time, because it's like they're not those guys anymore and they get reborn and all those things. So this season is in a really good spot because we've established that they're back, and now we can play with all of those character developments in a different way. We saw last 3 episodes, like that first act, we saw the Vanessa Kingpin mirroring Karen and Matt in a really delightful way. So killing Vanessa is something that we've never had a dynamic like that. Like, what is Wilson without Vanessa? And now we're going to have potentially, because I think she's biting it too, Matt without Karen at the end of the season. I do think that's the direction things are going. But we've also got desperation we've never had from either of these men before. We're seeing Daredevil fighting in a way he never has. He's just a ball of rage, and he's unleashing himself in a different way. Now we're about to get that with Kingpin. He's been losing control. He was acting more petulant this episode. Now that he's lost Vanessa, now we're about to see the men level up in a different way. So last season we had this like crescendo, and it kind of ended there. Now we're about to get a half season of just unbridled rage from these 2 men. Daredevil just had to do the unthinkable and save the man that killed Foggy. So he's going to be extra Catholic guilt tonight. And we've also got all of the supporting characters actually mattering. The fact that I'm this invested in what we're getting from the lawyers that we aren't seeing actually practice law. We're having to do it like underground and have a lawyer present. But this episode hit all the beats of Daredevil. It had lawyer elements, it had church elements, it had all the vigilante fighting you could want, it had comic-y moments. This was what I would generally think of as like an episode 7 out of 8, right? Like the usual structure is the penultimate episode is like everything comes together and we hit the beats, and then the finale's like setting up next season on. This one did it, and we're halfway. So I think this feels a lot more tonally like Netflix because it's taking each episode and letting them build, as opposed to like kind of pacing itself and waiting for the penultimate episode and then being like, but then you get a little denouement. This one's like, yo, you want to feel tension and wait week to week. And this, again, is why week-to-week television is so much better than the binge model, because this would be so wasted on 5, 4, 3. Okay, next one. And now we get to live it. So this was what I wanted from this season, and something that I didn't piece together in the first 3 episodes that Greg pointed out that reframes everything for me is Daredevil Born Again is an iconic Frank Miller comic book. It is an important element of Daredevil's lore forever, and they kind of already adapted it in season 3 of the Netflix show. So when they named this Born Again, I was like, how cheeky, but... And then Born Again represented in season 1 are 2 leads being born again. I hadn't put together the Make America Great Again, Born Again of this season until there was that line of dialogue about the city and the infrastructure, and they're kind of doing the Batman thing where you co-opt the charity, and it's really interesting to see the use of MAGA as Born Again here because it also reflects desperation. So in the same way Born Again represents Daredevil and Kingpin in season 1 as being reborn into their alter egos, here it represents desperation, which is kind of the through line of what I was talking about at the beginning of my rant, the desperation of men, because the reason we're living in the world that's outside these doors is the desperation of 2 very different parties flailing at thinking they're right and both failing. And so we, as civilians in our reality, are suffering with the desperate cries of an aging boomer society that are dying in office. And this is about 2 men that are flailing and desperate and trying to reclaim their city, and all the politics of the port and all of the what are rules. It's really genius to use Born Again in a very apropos 2026 way after using it in a very apropos rebirth of a series way after it being based on a comic book that is completely different.
Wow. That was beautifully said, Coy.
I wanted you to have a little platform to go from. You told me to go.
I'm going to talk about the governor now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
No one's talked about
Lily
Governor.
Taylor.
The governor.
And Lily Taylor, that's all he
character.
wants.
Lily Taylor. Yes. And I'm going to talk about...
She's got the key.
Let's talk about keys.
I'm gonna talk about fucking the other lawyer. What's her goddamn name? Kirsten. Goddamn it. Well, y'all made some amazing points all around, and on that point Andrew actually was making earlier about the whole Wilson, the mirroring of Wilson. Like, yeah, that seemed there, but then it's like Wilson is the one who did create this guy. It's actually a really solid point. What I loved about I mean, everyone on I said last week was my favorite episode of Born Again. Like, this was my favorite episode of Born Again. So it's cool to see a show where it's progressively getting better because it just keeps ramping up. Like on the emotional intensity level is like my favorite aspect of when you could really capture that with Daredevil whilst keeping it character driven. I feel like the missing absence of the Catholic side of Daredevil is in season 1 was very felt because whether you're Catholic or not, this show is very Catholic, whether or not people want to accept that. Matt Murdock is a very Catholic character. And at the end of the day, you're in this guy's world. And what's cool about what Born Again, I think, really explores is contradictions that they often have with each other. Like you have Wilson, who's always draped in white. So in a lot of ways, he would be perceived as like the angel of the city when he's the devil reigning over Hell's Kitchen. And then you got the Daredevil, who's draped in black. He's even in disguise as an AVTF officer going into church. And when he's embodying the darkness, he's actually the angel. And when the devil is a fallen angel. So when you're having this show of when you're watching this guy being the hero in church, but every time he's like interrogating that AVTF officer, when he's calling him, you're lying. And then in this one, when he's interrogating the priest, he has to channel his darkness in order to get to the good, in order to get to the solution, which is like some of my favorite aspects of what Daredevil can do. And again, contradictions that I love here is like we're starting this off with Bullseye, and he's all about precision and aim, yet this guy's so fucking directionless on what he should actually do. And he's looking for a higher up, whether that's some type of approval from Matt atoning. Like you can see that in that one scene. Like he's not saying it, but that's kind of the subtext. It's like, just let me do this one good thing. We might be on the same, you might like me. You might be all right then with me. Right, God? I mean, Matt, right? Like this is what he's searching for. And so and then there's also the Paul that I think the show casts of sometimes destiny and death intertwining. Like when Wilson does see Vanessa show up again, like draped in white, his colors, the false angel, that's also this illumination of he knows she's going to die Like that was his whole thing. That's why I believe he immediately was like, I got to end this fucking fight and I got to get her out of here because she's about to die. He knew in that moment that she would die. And sure enough, it did come true. This like self-fulfilling prophecy in a way. And I love the irony of again, like this show's been so good at contradiction, irony, multi-layer. In the beginning when he's he's from the last season when he's going to therapy and not letting her in, they're having a hard time getting the relationship in order. When he's telling Vanessa to go away, it's like, dude, what are you doing? You're pushing her away. Cut the shit. And then you see this, you're like, oh, fuck, he was right. She shouldn't have been there, So I love how the devil and angel is not really pertaining to like any character. We're kind of like, they're kind of like the devil and angel for us as audience members in a strange way. So I think this show has been like fucking amazing these last 2 episodes. You know what I mean?
I honestly, this sounds like a negative, but it's a hyper positive. I think I was more forgiving and excited about Daredevil Born Again Season 1 because I thought it was the best we were going to get out of Disney acquiring it, right? Because like it's always been a Marvel show, and we all call it Netflix Daredevil or shorthand, but Netflix was the distributor. They didn't make the show. Marvel had to make the show. And so I think once Disney Plus was distributing, I thought we would have to just accept. And I think that was the original show. Was like we only got to see one full episode, and that was the fun little like bottle episode in the courthouse. And there were elements of the old show, but it was supposed to be like a dramatic comedy kind of law show, like Spin City. From what we've heard, I've never seen it, but the rumor was. So I think my brain was like, well, this is closer, so that's nice. And I was way more like, we'll never get that back. That era's gone. And then this episode, I was like, we're back. Oh, we could have just fucking made Daredevil?
Yeah.
like this episode. So I'm really hopeful for like season 3. I'm really excited for the next 4 episodes because it was like 10 minutes in this episode. I was like, I feel things I haven't felt since like 2016, and I think they can make this now. And I'm so much more excited for next week and for weeks leading forward. And also, this feels like Brad Winderbaum and all the powers that be at Marvel on the higher upside are getting to kind of, because he really shepherded this. Brad Winderbaum is kind of the Kevin Feige of the TV side, and he's the one who apparently, didn't ask the man, but I've read, when Charlie Cox signed up and had that cameo in Spider-Man, it opened the door for this to be a possibility. So apparently he was calling and making this all happen, and I think it's been like, let's get back to and he's been shepherding. So Brad, if you're watching this, thank you. Well, you've given me hope.
But I think the voice of the show is very distinct compared to the Netflix show.
Yeah. It still feels different.
That's like the hardest thing I think they had to do because the Netflix show is so well regarded as one of the best things Marvel's ever done, especially in the television department, and it became so defining of how to watch. It's like when they do like the fucking Dark Knight, you're like, well, this is Batman. How do you like possibly do anything different now? And that was like Daredevil for a lot of people. So to do something that honors that, but is able to do its own thing is the hardest sell you could possibly do. And I think this season, not last season, but this season really shows like this is very different from the Netflix show, but it doesn't feel like disrespectful or discounting. Like it feels like some type of evolution sequel because it's a little bit more taut, it's a little bit more immediate.
Yeah.
It's more ramped up,
It still feels like a really good, like, let's say Italian meal. And that was the best spaghetti I'd ever had. And this is becoming like the best lasagna. Yeah. Like they're different things, but the quality is there while being different. Yeah, and I didn't know we'd get there.
It's more aggressive.
Yeah.
And in a way that's complimentary.
Yeah, totally. It's still connective and respectful while doing its own thing.
I thought season 1 was a little abrasive and off-putting at times, but this one's like more aggressive in a way that's like compelling.
I just can't believe how I feel watching it. The feelings are shocking.
Because that's the other thing that's interesting too, is that it actually still feels like a sequel to season 1 and
season 5
and Netflix as well. And so it's like, oh, they didn't like completely go, we got to completely like ignore all the shit that went wrong with season 1. They knew what to take that worked with season 1 and magnify it and like really blow up those things that did work, and while bringing in the Netflix elements even more. So I thought like what they're doing here is actually like kind of brilliant.
Season 1 to me felt like Alien 3, where the studio was trying to make one movie and Fincher was trying to make another movie. And you're like, I just will appreciate what I get. And this is artists making a thing that has intent throughout.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they really leaned into it. And rewatching Born Again before this, you see Because when you first watch Born Again season 1, you're just like, okay, it's kind of looks like the thing that I saw before, but everything's all different. The way it's shot is different, the tone is different. But then you get those last couple episodes where you see Vanessa Fisk visiting Bullseye in prison. You find out, okay, all the stuff that happened with Ray Nadeem was strucken from the record, or like he was like absolved or whatnot, which brings us back to the status quo of then Bullseye being free, and then all the stuff that's happened. But yeah, it does feel like this amalgamation sort of thing that brings new light and new purpose and new intention to what this new version of the show is, while also being season 5 of that original thing. And I love that. And I think that the way that they're able to use the building blocks of that longer form of storytelling to then give us this hyper ramped up version where we do get the epitomized version of Fisk, who is now on top, who is technically in the shadows, but still just out in public. And then Matt, who is Daredevil all the time now, because it's so funny thinking about how classic that original series was. Yet he was only really Daredevil, like classic Daredevil, in the suit for one of those seasons.
Yeah.
Because season 1 and season 3, he was just in the ninja costume.
Yeah,
so
it was only season 2, right?
Yeah, to see him finally embraced as this figure is super duper cool.
Yeah.
What did he wear in Defenders?
Oh, I guess he wore it in Defenders.
Well, he wore Jessica Jones's scarf, right?
For a while.
But no, he wore the suit in Defenders.
No, but
You're
he
right.
did
But I'm
wear it.
talking
I
about
just
his
mean the
OG
first few.
show.
I just mean the first few episodes. He was wearing her scarf on.
Let's not forget She-Hulk, guys.
Oh yeah,
Yellow Daredevil, everyone's
the
favorite.
epitomized version of Daredevil. But yeah, well, also the fact that Fisk, kind of how you said it in the episode, he's finally back to like the man baby Fisk of not getting his way, and we had to go. We didn't have to, but we went through that period in Hawkeye where they were trying to do the Kingpin thing, giving him the Hawaiian shirt and being like the big man baby, but it's really just like felt like a caricature of the thing that we saw before. But now we're back to that true form of him being both physically imposing and then imposing as a mental sparring partner as well. I think it's great. I think it's all great all around.
Yeah, and if Vanessa really is dead, it's going to be interesting to see how unhinged he gets, because I mean we saw like little drapes of that in season 1. I forgot which the warden from Shawshank Redemption, when he tried to kill Vanessa. Like you saw how crazy he got when he smashed one of the Russian dude's heads in the car when the escalator or whatever. I mean, just for interrupting a dinner. So it's going to be fascinating to see, where D'Onofrio takes the character in terms of rage.
And Daredevil saved the man that killed his wife, so it's both of them. And that's what's so interesting to me, the escalation of how much hatred he already had for him.
I mean, he might get so angry he might turn green. Who knows? We'll see, right? But
the scene also felt like a fulfillment of what happened at the end of season 3.
Totally.
When they're like Vanessa's just there in the corner while the 3 of them are fighting.
Yeah.
Because wasn't he trying to kill Vanessa in that scene as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wild.
Yeah, because he took out his girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On their wedding night.
And
cannot wait for next week.
Yeah, and you mentioned it too while we were reacting to it. I am curious if they do go that route of Sheila becoming the governor. I know it was just a picture of the key or actually showing it.
They showed it for a reason.
I don't know. I mean, they could be. And I did mention
he hates the governor. The idea is to have people in power that you are the secret overlord of.
I could see that. No, for sure. But sorry, go ahead.
No, I also find it fascinating how consistently they bring up Frank Castle in the fact that I don't know if he's in the show or not. I imagine he would be with how much they bring him up, but the fact that in that little picture, it doesn't end with Daredevil's finale. It ends with the Punisher thing, but he had that idea before this was even out. So I'm like, I wonder how tied into it this actually is, if this was an original John Bernthal idea.
Which brings me to my last point. Do you guys have any last thoughts? Because mine ties into that.
I was just going to... no, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's my last thought, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap it out.
I was just going to say...
Once I get my last thought, nobody else gets a last
it's a call. It's a call to action for the audience. It's a call to action.
Just don't forget your last...
for them.
Just don't forget your last... I was
also,
just gonna
I had the last word.
I was just going to say, I did also mention it in the reaction that... Angela and reminded Karen a little bit of herself, and I meant that in a way of where Karen in season 1, I believe she was accused of murder, and Angela, her uncle, the same thing had happened to her uncle Hector, and then also too now she's taking on the system when all odds are stacked against her. So that's where I was saying like that mirroring of where Karen is being reminded of her. She sees a lot of herself in Angela. So I like that they were the subtleties and the physical acting that we got to see from Deborah Ann Wall, like just. I like when actors can physically do that without having to say any dialogue. So I was just appreciating your performance in that, and I'm hoping we get a lot more interactions between those two.
Definitely think it's my favorite suit because of those scenes too. Because Daredevil feels like a mythic figure when talking to White Tiger, and that moment is so powerful.
Even in the light, he's still in the shadow.
Yeah.
For sure.
My last thought, because I wanted to know from you guys in the comments, because I said a few weeks ago that if Daredevil sticks the landing, I think this might be the best era of Marvel, because all of 2024 and 2025, the fun thing to say was, oh, Marvel's so dead, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then the fun thing for TikTok is to say, it's so back! And I think We're So Back needs to be a longevity thing, because the strength of Marvel isn't in having a good property. The strength in Marvel is having hit after hit, which feels unfathomable. What Marvel has done is impossible. They've tied TV to film, and they've done movie after movie that are hit. Like the MCU magic isn't in one property. It's in an arc. And I think the last couple years, they've had lots of hits, but they've been missing occasionally and maybe more often. But this year, going from Wonder Man into Daredevil, into Punisher, into Spider-Man, with Vision Quest later, and ending the year with Doomsday, with X-Men 97, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man in between, and if we're counting outside of that, Spider-Man Noir and the Wolverine game. This year, if we're looking at just MCU, that through line, I think is their best ever run. And I would love to know in the comments what you guys think their best run to date is, if you think this has the potential to beat it. Because this year, 2026, I think is Marvel hitting all the things they needed to come back strong.
Yeah, I always thought like Phase 2 or Phase 3, but
Winter
that
Soldier and Guardians,
yeah,
is like, but
I
like
know.
this
like
run,
what you
Wonder
just,
Man,
but,
like, that's
but
crazy.
what you just said, if they all like,
And that's with X-Men and Spider-Man like sprinkled in, and the arc through to Vision Quest up to Doomsday.
That's pretty damn good. What
That's
you just
crazy.
said too. Yeah.
And we're eating good because that's the rest of the year. So would love to know in the comments. And now if these guys have any other thoughts, I thought that was a good last thought, but perhaps it wasn't. All right, that's going to do it. We'll see.
Matt wasn't in, he not once was not in costume.
That was on our Daredevil episode.
It's all Daredevil or AVTF out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
He was always, he was never just Charlie Cox.
And I would argue there was no Wilson Fisk in the episode.
What Greg
It was
is
all
saying is
Kingpin.
we didn't get to see his abs.
Yeah, that was a bummer. They let Charlie eat this week. All right, that is going to do it until next week. What a show. Let us know in the comments below. We will see you next week for more Daredevil Born Again with episode 5. Peace.